Baruch Hu. Peace to you, angels, angels of peace. Peace to you, angels, angels of peace. Come in peace, angels. Bless us with peace, angels. And when you go, angels, go in peace. Bochen LaShalom, Malachot HaShalom, Malachot Elyona, Mimalka, Malchot HaMalchot, Ilah Bruchahi, Barchuni LaShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh, Baruch Hu. Tzedchen LaShalom, Malachot HaShalom, Malachot Elyona, Mimalka, Malchot HaMalchot, Ilah Bruchahi. Shalom Aleichem, Malachot HaShabbat, Malachot Elyona, Mimalka, Malchot HaMalchot, Ilah Bruchahi. Peace to you, angels, angels of peace. Peace to you, angels, angels of peace. Come in peace, angels. Bless us with peace, angels. And when you go, angels, go in peace. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaShabbat, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh, Baruch Hu. Peace to you, angels, angels of peace. Peace to you, angels, angels of peace. Come in peace, angels. Bless us with peace, angels. And when you go, angels, go in peace. Bochen LaShalom, Malachot HaShalom, Malachot Elyona, Mimalka, Malchot HaMalchot, Ilah Bruchahi. Barchuni LaShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh, Baruch Hu. Tzedchen LaShalom, Malachot HaShalom, Malachot Elyona, Mimalka, Malchot HaMalchot, Ilah Bruchahi. Shalom Aleichem, Malachot HaShabbat, Malachot Elyona, Mimalka, Malchot HaMalchot, Ilah Bruchahi. Peace to you, angels, angels of peace. Peace to you, angels, angels of peace. Come in peace, angels. bless us with peace, angels. And when you go, angels, go in peace. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh, Baruch Hu. Peace to you, angels, angels of peace. Peace to you, angels, angels of peace. Come in peace, angels. Bless us with peace, angels. And when you go, angels, go in peace. Bochen l'shalom, malachot ha'shalom, malachot elyona, Malka, malchot ha-malchot, Ilaha bruchahi, Barchuni l'shalom, Malachei hashalom, Malachei elyon, Melech, Malachei hamlachim, HaKadosh, Baruch Hu. Tzedchen l'shalom, malachot hashalom, malachot elyona, Malka, malchot ha-malchot, Ilaha bruchahi. Shalom Aleichem, Malachot Hasharet, Malachot Elyona, Malka, Malchot HaMalchot, Ilaha bruchahi. Peace to you, angels, angels of peace. Peace to you, angels, angels of peace. Come in peace, angels. Bless us with peace, angels. And when you go, angels, go in peace.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. My name is Ketzira, and I am so pleased and honored to be back with you again tonight for Kabbalat Shabbat, our first Shabbat out of the high holidays of 5776. I have posted the link to tonight's Siddur in the chat room, and I think everyone's already introduced themselves in the chat room, so good to see everybody. Tamara, lovely to see you back here again tonight. It's been a little while since I think I've seen you here at OneShul, even though I know we talk on Facebook. And Eve, Yasher Koach, continued strength to you in your beginning of training with Darshan Yeshiva. And I'm just going to make sure everyone in the chat room has me on video. Ooh, thank you for letting me know that I have a bit of an echo. All right, we'll see if we can do anything about that. I can't hear myself when I'm doing this, so let me know. I'm not sure what's causing the echo tonight. I'm going to turn this down a little bit and see if that helps at all. So as we begin our Shabbat service tonight, don't know about you, I'm a little bit under the weather tonight. Feeling very tired, and the only reason is that I've been a little under the weather the last few days. So that's where I am tonight as we begin our service. And I also want to say, Augustine, welcome. I'm not sure I've seen your name here before, and if I've forgotten you, I apologize. And Rin, fantastic to see you all as always. Ooh, I don't know what to do about the echo, gang. I can't hear it. I don't know what to do about that because Okay, any better? I'm going to take this way down and see if that helps, but I don't think so. Anything better there? All right. Yeah, no, I've adjusted my sound. It's definitely not my sound at this point. My input sound isn't very high. So, give me 1 second. Okay, so it could be a couple people have echo, a couple of people don't have echoes. Well, hopefully the echo won't be too distracting for you all, those who have an echo. And there's always a bit of a lag, so not to worry for most people. All right, Tamara, see if you can muddle through with the echo. Maybe it'll shift out after we move to our first song, recorded song or video. So I have already lit my candles where I am. It's already dark, but let's begin with the, ooh, excuse me. Oh, one more. Okay. But let's begin with, it's a little reverb. There you go. It sounds like I am in get a little reverb for you, exactly, like I'm in a giant arena. So sorry all about for those who are experiencing the echo. I really do hope it's not too distracting for you all. And again, maybe it'll disappear after the first recorded song. So let's begin with our candle blessings. I've lit my candles, but let's begin with those blessings anyway. Going to do them in the feminine God language as always. Please say them in whatever God language is true and right and resonant for you. Brucha at Shechina, Eloteinu Ruach Haolam, Asher Kidshatnu b'mitzvoteha, V'tzivanu lahadlikna shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Holy One, your presence fills creation, making us holy through the sacred connective action of lighting the Sabbath lights. And whether you've lit your lights or you're lighting them, just take a moment and instead of just waving your arms 3 times, what we're going to do is going to exhale the week and inhale the Sabbath 3 times. Ready? Exhale the week and draw in the Sabbath. Exhale the week. Draw in the Sabbath. Exhale the week. And draw in Shabbat. And then if your candles are in front of you, gaze on them. See mine right there. And if not, just take a moment to be here, be now, be present, be whole, be in this place and this time. We are on page 4 of your Siddur. And I realized it's been quite a while since I have led Shabbat services here that weren't directly connected to Rosh Chodesh. So this is quite a blessing to be receiving the Sabbath with you all and to be going back to this Siddur that I really do love, and I hope you all enjoy it as well. And so for those Arava, welcome, welcome, welcome. Shabbat Shalom, seeing you. In our chat room. So we're on page 4, and I want to ask you all, of course, What does receiving the Sabbath mean to you? This meditation is one that this community built together over time. The words that you read here are majority from this community from different times that we have shared this meditation on receiving Shabbat together. So I want to ask you and invite you to share in the chat room what it is you are receiving tonight as part of your Kabbalat Shabbat, your receiving of the Sabbath. Receiving the Sabbath means receiving a small taste of what the world to come shall be like. Receiving the Holy One's everlasting grace and love, coming together with the tribe, sacred space, sacred place, holy and sacred love, stepping out of time and into the divine. And tonight in particular, we are receiving peace and fellowship. We are receiving permission to let go of stress and intake the Holy One. I love that. That's beautiful, Arava. Is there anything else that anyone is focused on or just receiving tonight? And welcome guest 988 as well. Shabbat Shalom to you. If you are trying to figure out how to log in as we meditate on receiving the Sabbath, look for the 3 horizontal lines in the chat room. If you click on that, you can log in as a guest, which will let you change your name, or log in with Facebook like me and Rin, and you can also share a photo. And Rin is releasing the stress of the week and invoking Shabbat blessings. Augustine is letting go of the week's trials and tribulations to remind us all that we are one tribe under the Holy One, to acknowledge such a blessing. Amen, Augustine. And if you hear coughing in the background, that's my husband. We've both been sick this week. So Shabbat Shalom to you all. We have some people just joining us. I want to continue the invitation for another moment on sharing what it is that we are receiving in Shabbat tonight. Kabbalat Shabbat, meaning receiving the Sabbath, receiving Shabbat. Thank you, Eve. So we move from this place of receiving the Sabbath to Lecha Dodi and the receiving of the Sabbath bride. And as I often do, we're going to do the alternative Lecha Dodi on page 5 of your Siddur, which is from a very experimental Kabbalat Shabbat we did several years ago, where we just meditated on the idea of receiving over and over and over throughout the evening. And our Lecha Dodi became basically the thesaurus entry on the word receiving, and we turned it into a chant. And so I invite you, if it is your practice, to rise and face the door to wherever you are, to invite the Sabbath bride in. Fall to the earth and welcome her in. Sit up straight and welcome her in, or welcome her through you and into you. And we will welcome the Sabbath bride and receive the Sabbath.
Ahava Rabba, Ahavtanu Adonai Eloheinu.
And strange thing with that, so you get to look at me as we're doing this. Invite, take in, consider, regard, see, view, experience, incur, find, partake, touch, encounter, keep, fate, celebrate, accept, meet, welcome the Sabbath bride with openness and peace, reconnecting with our faith, invite, take in, consider, regard, see, view, experience, incur, find, partake, touch, encounter, keep, fate, celebrate, accept, meet, welcome the Sabbath bride with openness and peace, reconnecting with our faith, invite, take in, consider, regard, see, view, experience, incur, find, partake, touch, encounter, keep, fate, celebrate, accept, meet, welcome the Sabbath bride with openness and peace, reconnecting with our faith, invite, take in, consider, regard, see, view, experience, incur, find, partake, touch, encounter, keep, fate, celebrate, accept, meet, welcome the Sabbath bride with openness and peace, reconnecting with our faith. Boikala, 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 welcome Sabbath bride with openness and peace. Breathe in the Sabbath and out the week. And in the Sabbath and out the week. And in the Sabbath and out the week. And the darkness has begun to spread already, but let us move into our Mariva and our Baruch together. We are on page 6 of your Siddur. Baruch et brecha hamavorechet, brucha habrecha hamavorechet leolam va'ed. Brucha habrecha hamavorechet leolam va'ed. Blessing to the pool of blessing. Give blessing to the pool of blessing in all the worlds throughout eternity. Blessing to the pool of blessing in all the worlds throughout eternity. And we are on page 7 with Mariva. Mariva. Aravim, Mariva, Aravim, Mariva, Aravim, Mariva, Aravim. You open up the gates of time, Mariva, Aravim. You flow each moment so sublime, Mariva, Aravim, Mariva, Aravim, Mariva, Aravim, Mariva, Aravim, Mariva, Aravim. You cycle forth the seasons, Mariva, Aravim. You give life reason, Mariva, Aravim, Mariva, Aravim, Mariva, Aravim, Mariva, Aravim, Mariva, Aravim, you who roll the dark and spill the light, Mariva, Aravim, you shine the day and soft the night, Mariva, Aravim, Mariva, Aravim, Mariva, Aravim, Mariva, Aravim, Mariva, Aravim, Mariva, Aravim, Mariva, Aravim. And that beautiful version of Ma'ariva Aravim is by Holy Tea. And we move into page 8 of your Siddur with Ahavat Olam. A world love you have woven for your people Israel through the sacred threads of Torah and mitzvot. When we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your patterns and will play with the warp and weft of your Torah and mitzvot forever. For they clothe our lives and our days, and we will wrap ourselves in them as days and nights go by. Do not take away your love from us. Blessed are you, Yah Shekhinah Oreget, whose love is woven into your people, Israel. And let us say, Amen. And we move to page 9 in the Shema. And as is my practice, I will invite you all to share in the chat room the name of Holy One you will be saying your Shema to tonight. Maybe it is Adonai, maybe it is Hashem, maybe it is Havaya, maybe it is El Shaddai, maybe it is Simsamai, maybe it is Shekhinah. So many names to choose from, so many facets of the divine, like facets on a sparkling diamond, each one pinging off a specific aspect of the Holy One, drawing on those threads for specific energies and experience and embodiment. And when we say the Shema tonight, I invite you to hear the names that have been shared in the chat room, to hear the chorus of to hear the multiplicity of experiences of Holy One and Judaism that exist throughout time and the world. And we begin with the invocation, L'Shem Yehud Kol Pnei Elohut, and let's say that 3 times together. That is for the sake of unification of all the faces of Holy One. L'Shem Yehud Kol Pnei Elohut, L'Shem Yehud Kol Pnei Elohut, L'Shem Yehud Kol Pnei Elohut. Shema Yisrael El Shaddai Eloteinu El Shaddai Achad. Move on to page 10 with the V'ahavta in English, so we can be sure to truly take in this prayer by praying in what for most of us is our mother tongue, the tongue of our deepest understanding of language. I invite you if you are so moved to chant this in the Hebrew as well, which I often do here, but tonight I think I will just read the English. And this translation is primarily from the Kohenet Siddur, but it is a very mild adaptation. It is a fairly direct translation. And you shall love becoming your Holy One with all your heart, all your spirit, and all your gifts. These words which I command you on this day, you shall sharpen on your heart. You shall teach them to your children and speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk on the path, when you lie down, and when you rise up. Tie them as a sign upon your hands and let them be ornaments between your eyes. Write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. And the Holy One said to Miriam, speak to the children of Israel and say to them that they should make fringes on the wings of their garments throughout their generations. And they should put on the fringe of the wing a thread of blue. They will be fringes for you, and you will look at them and remember the desires of the Eternal, your Holy One. And you will not turn aside after your hearts or your eyes that you seek to feed. Thus shall you remember my desires and be holy to the infinite. I, Shekhinah, am the infinite, who led you out of Egypt to be the infinite to you. I, the infinite, am your Holy One. And let us say, Amen. For our Micha Mocha tonight, I want to share a chant with you that I learned not too long ago from one of my Kohenet sisters, Rachel Rose Reed, also known within the community as Rachel. It is a beautiful chant, and I thought that at this beginning of our year at Bereshit, where we are beginning again at this time where it is getting dark and the light is beginning to fade, this chant just felt like the right one tonight for our Micha Mocha. It is on page 11 of your Siddur. The words are very, very simple, and they are in English, so I hope you will sing along home with me tonight. And we'll do this 2 or 3 times to make sure that you get a chance to hear the tune and then also to sing it a few times. So I'll begin trying it as a nigun, the wordless melody, and then I will move into the words. Yai dai dai, yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai dai, yai dai dai dai. Yai dai dai, yai dai dai dai. Yai dai 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 dai. In the light or in the darkness, if I fly or if I fall, it's Chaim El Shaddai. I am not alone at all. So let's sing this as first the next time I, and then let's sing it as we are not. And then we'll finish back with ourselves with I. In the light or in the darkness, if I fly or if I fall, it's Chaim El Shaddai. I am not alone at all. In the light or in the darkness, if I fly or if I fall, it's Chaim El Shaddai. I am not alone at all. In the light or in the darkness, if I fly or if I fall, Eitz Chaim El Shaddai. I am not alone at all, in the light or in the darkness. If we fly or if we fall, it's Chaim El Shaddai. We are not alone at all, in the light or in the darkness. If we fly or if we fall, it's Chaim El Shaddai. We are not alone at all, in the light or in the darkness. If we fly or if we fall, it's Chaim El Shaddai. We are not alone at all, in the light or in the darkness. If I fly or if I fall, it's Chaim El Shaddai. I am not alone at all, in the light or in the darkness. If I fly or if I fall, it's Chaim El Shaddai. I am not alone at all, in the light or in the darkness. If I fly or if I fall, it's Chaim El Shaddai. I am not alone at all. We are not alone at all. You are not alone at all. And as we move into our Amidah on page 12, I invite you to rise as you are able. I invite you to fall to the earth if that is your practice. And we'll read the Amidah together on page 12. Blessed are you, Shekhinah, our deity and deity of our mothers and our fathers, divine one of Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel v'Bilhah, and Leah v'Zilpah, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Great Holy One, strong, revered, exalted, pouring out your abundant kindness on the earth, nesting in everything, remembering the web of kindness we and our ancestors have woven, so that you weave our children into it as well, for the sake of your name, dwelling in love among us. O holiness revered of our ancestors, delight in our rest. Make us holy through engaging with mitzvot, and may your teachings be the earth we cultivate. Satisfy us with your abundance and make us glad in the ever-unfolding spiral of life's journey. Clarify our hearts that we may know the world through truth, and allow us to inherit the love that is Shabbat. May all who wrestle with the divine and the holy come to find rest on this day. Blessed is the holy that sanctifies Shabbat. Be glad, Shekhinah, in the generations of our tribe and their prayers, and return your rituals to your holy shrine, the earth. Accept the offerings of the people and their prayers in love. and may our ceremonies always rise to join with your desires. May peace, abundance, blessing, grace, compassion come to us and all Israel and all the world. Bless us, Mother Source of Being, as one in the light of your presence. For in the light of your many faces you have given us a path of life, loving kindness, and justice, and blessing, and mercy, and life, and peace. May our eyes be your eyes, shining and blessing your people everywhere with peace. Blessed are you, Yah Shekhinah, who blesses her people Israel and all those who dwell on earth with peace. And let us say, Amen. And as we move into our Misha Berach tonight, our prayers for healing, I want to give you all an update on Ariella. Yes, you anticipated my thoughts. I spoke with Patrick this week and did ask how Ariella is doing. I am very sad to let you all know that it does not look like she will be rejoining us here again at OneShul in her capacity as coordinator and as one of our leaders here. Her health has, from what Patrick shared with me, declined rapidly and badly. He has been reaching out. He has been trying to get in touch with her family at the hospital, but I ask you all because I'm very sad because she's a lovely, lovely woman. And she has been an incredible blessing to this community. So I ask you all to please hold her in your hearts, as well as anyone else. Oh, I get choked up so easily in these moments. Her and anyone else that you may be praying for, to hold her in your heart. So please, I ask you now to share in the chat rooms the names of anyone else, of all the others you may be, not anyone else, all others you may be praying for tonight who are in need of healing. I would like to also include all of those who are fleeing war, conflict, and violence. All of those injured in our latest ridiculous school mass shootings. Not just earlier last week, but the latest ones this week. In Texas, there have been shootings. I would like to pray as well, and I'll enter a couple of other names into the chat room myself. But I invite you to share in the chat room all those in need of healing, whether it is yourself or others, that we can pray with you tonight. All right. For someone who is an INTJ, I get all choked up sometimes. So, whatever names are in your hearts or you choose to enter into the chat room, we'll move to page 14 of our Siddur with Ana Elna. Ana Elna, Ana Elna, Ana Elna Refana, La, Ana Elna, Ana Elna, Ana Elna Refana, La. Please God heal us, body and spirit, body and spirit may we be whole. Please God heal us, body and spirit, body and spirit may we be whole. Ana Elna, Ana Elna, Ana Elna Refana, La, Ana Elna, Ana Elna, Ana Elna Refana, La. Please God heal us, body and spirit, body and spirit may we be whole. Please God heal us, body and spirit, body and spirit may we be whole. Ana Elna, Ana Elna, Ana Elna Refana, La. Please God heal us, body and spirit, body and spirit may we be whole. Please God heal us, body and spirit, body and spirit may we be whole. Ana Elna, Ana Elna, Ana Elna Refana, La, Ana Elna, Ana Elna, Ana Elna Refana, La. O Holy One of our mothers and our fathers throughout the generations, may those we have named aloud and in our hearts, may those who have claimed healing for themselves aloud and those in our community that we know need healing, may we know healing that is right and true, that is in alignment with the flow of the universe. And may their healing be for the benefit of all in whatever way they are to be healed. And let us say, Amen. Eve, I do want to acknowledge, and Arava, who did claim healing for themselves, and I know that there are others in our community tonight who have chronic health conditions and are regularly in need of healing, holding, and help. And my heart goes out to you as well, who are claiming in your hearts the need for healing and doing the hard work of living each day with chronic illness. And let us say, Amen. We move to page 15 with our Alini. Yihya Adonai Echad, U'Shemo Echad, U'Shemo echad, U'Shemo echad, Tihyeh Havaya achat, Baruch ha'achat, Baruch ha'achat, Baruch ha'achat, and we will see Shekhinah in the wind across the land. We are a circle within her circle, and we will be Shekhinah in the work of our hearts and our hands. She is a circle within our circle. Yehyeh Adonai echad, U'Shemo echad, U'Shemo echad, U'Shemo echad. Tihyeh Havaya achat, Baruch ha'achat, Baruch ha'achat, Baruch ha'achat, and we will see Shekhinah in the wind across the land. We are a circle within her circle, and we will be Shekhinah in the work of our hearts and our hands. She is a circle within our circle. Yehyeh Adonai echad, U'Shemo echad, U'Shemo echad, U'Shemo echad. Tihyeh Havaya achat, Baruch ha'achat, Baruch ha'achat, Baruch ha'achat. And I'll now invite you to share in the name in the chat room the names of any and all you may be saying Mourner's Kaddish for tonight. Whether it is a yahrzeit, a recent loss, or if you are praying for those who have no one to pray for them. And we'll take just a moment to see the names of who may be praying for. And for tonight's Mourner's Kaddish, I thought we could go back to this English interpretation, trans interpretation, for those who would prefer the traditional text. I'm posting a link in the chat room for you. Mourner's Kaddish, Kaddish in general, it shows up many times in our services, in Shacharit, in Ma'ariv, in all of these. Kaddish is actually a prayer of praise. It says nothing about mourning. The version we use for Mourner's Kaddish, which is just has a few extra lines in it, still says nothing about mourning. It calls to us from our deepest place of sadness to give praise to the Holy One, to life, to living. And there is a teaching that I learned from Reb Andrew Hahn that the Kaddish is the prayer your beloved dead would be saying from wherever it is they are, if they could. And that by saying it, by voicing the prayer for them, we help with their transformation in the world to come. We help with their transformation from an embodied corporeal being to a being of spirit outside of this life that we understand. And this interpretation of Mourner's Kaddish is very much drawing on that idea. There is another version of this prayer I want to also share with you quickly for those who might wish to try it tonight. The original version of this interpretation of Mourner's Kaddish was not said in the first person. It was said in the third person. It was the voice of the beloved dead asking us to send them on. So if you are so moved and would like to try voicing the voice of your beloved dead, instead of saying, I send you on, say, send me on. That way, send me on, send me on. If that is something that speaks to you tonight. If not, then I invite you to say it as read or to recite the traditional Mourner's Kaddish, which the link is in the chat room. I invite you to rise as you are able. I invite you to fall to the earth if that is your practice. And we read together. I send you on with love in my heart, crying tears of joy for the life you have lived. Praising the source of life for connecting our lives, I send you on to the next life. I send you on the way you lived, embracing who you were, not the space that you leave. Praising the source of life for allowing us to love, I send you on to the next life. I send you on without fear. I will not curse or rend my garments. Praising the source of life for granting us time, I send you on to the next life. I send you on with praise, singing songs of joy for all creation. Praising the source of life for making us flesh and blood, I send you on to the next life. I send you on with libations and toasts, drinking to health and drinking to memory, praising the source of life for giving us words to share. I send you on to the next life. I send you on with stones, not flowers. I will not add death to death. Praising the source of life for all creation, I send you on to the next life. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn. May all who mourn find comfort. And let us say, Amen. And tonight we have said Kaddish for Abraham ben Yaakov ben Levi. We have said Kaddish for Tamara's mother. We have said Kaddish for Ruth Hinkle. We have said Kaddish for Freda, Joseph, Mary, Edward, and Lloyd. And we have said Kaddish for those who have no one to pray for. And we bring our Shabbat service to a close with priestess blessing. So I invite you to open yourself to that receiving of the Sabbath, whatever it is you wish to receive, what you need to receive, and whatever it is unexpected that you could never imagine receiving. May she bless you. May she keep you as she shines her face. May you embody grace. May she bless you. May she keep you, and as she shines her face, may you embody grace, and as she brings release, may you give birth to peace. May she bless you, and may she keep you, and as she shines her face, may you embody grace, and as she brings release, may you give birth to peace. May she bless you, and may she keep you, and as she shines her face, may you embody grace, and as she brings release, may you give birth to peace. May our eyes be your eyes, shining and blessing your people everywhere with peace. And let us say, Amen. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for spending your Shabbat evening here with us at OneShul. I will be back with you on Tuesday night at 8 p.m. for Rosh Chodesh. We are already at a new month, even though the new year feels like it has just begun. As you may see, our event calendar at OneShul is a little bit light. We hope to be taking care of that with more events for you very soon. As always, if you would like to lead a service, a discussion, a class here at OneShul, just reach out to Patrick and let him know, patrick@punktorah.org, and let him know what it is you are interested in doing here at OneShul. And I also want to share with you, if you haven't seen it, the OneShul blog, which has been doing the Parshot each week and doing a drash on them. So David Hartley, Mark, has been doing a drash on the Parsha each week, and they're really, really fascinating and interesting. So I definitely recommend taking a look at those if you can. They're quite fabulous. The one on Bereshit this week is really interesting and lovely. Let me share that link with you. And it is Shabbat, but I'm going to say it anyway. If you can't like what we do here, if it is something you look forward to, if it is something that helps you connect with Judaism, with your Jewish community, if we are your Jewish community, I hope you will consider donating. It doesn't take very much to keep things running here, but just imagine how much more we could do if our budgets were bigger and we were able to have stronger streams, even pay people to be leading services, coming in and getting a whole range and host of people. So just imagine what it could be like. Even $5 means everything. We never ask for dues. We're not going to. But whatever you can do is deeply, deeply appreciated. Lead a class, lead a service, teach a workshop, lead a discussion, donate your time or your money, or your money. So thank you very much for being here. I'll be back with you again on Tuesday. Shabbat Shalom to you all.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh, Baruch Hu. Peace